Seconded. Yeah. Yes. Can I drop
the family I'm wondering, from far and near, it's been a very safely. Been a bird about which it's not. So been a week of the time on West, been a matter on the General National Secretary. And if we got program, I don't know I've been able to your more, they found me. I've been a issue.
The agenda is adopted.
We worship you this morning, glorifying your name because you are the God of our creation. You created us in your image and out of love. We worship you this morning because you have brought us from all the nooks and crannies of Cameroon to gather here and even abroad to take decisions about the fate of the Bamendakwe people. Father, we thank you for journey mercies you've granted to us. We thank you.
Thou cradle of fathers, sing.
O Cameroon, thou cradle of fathers, Polish and Marina means the now repose. Thy tears and blood and sweat and solid fall, that's on the hills and valleys from the tillage road. And independent forevermore. Bamendakwe Cameroon, leaving the people Kunsamboni, they will grow like the sheep of Jamboli.
Delegations, ladies and gentlemen, good morning and happy new year to everyone. I stand before you today filled with gratitude as we come to the end of my tenure as President General of the Bamendakwe Development and Cultural Association, BAMECA. First and foremost, I want to thank everyone who has contributed to the success of ATEM, to the quarterheads, branch chapters, your collaboration has been invaluable. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the elite for their unwavering support of all BAMECA projects, and to my executive members for their dedication and commitment, especially at the face of the many challenges we encountered. Reflecting on our journey, we faced significant hurdles early on. A serious crisis developed within the traditional institution of our village. The traditional council became nearly non-functional, with its executive focus on the sale of community land. Prominent members of QIFO, the highest decision-making organ in the village, had squandered, leaving the palace administration completely hijacked and the community as a whole. As if that wasn't enough, the outbreak of the social political crisis affecting the Northwest and Southwest region paralyzed our activities in the village, compounded by the arrival of COVID-19 pandemic, which further stymied our efforts. To add to this, we faced the devastating loss of our beloved chief, bringing the much needed sanity back to the palace and, by extension, to the village. Additionally, we have extended our reach with the diaspora chapters in North America, the United Kingdom, Germany, China, the United Arab Emirates, South Africa, Gabon, Equatorial Guinea, and Belgium, fostering a stronger global community for our members. Throughout our tenure, we have conducted a total of 55 tours to various BAMECA branches, ensuring they remain fully functional and actively engaged in their communities. In Bedouin and Dibomba, enhancing our communities. Additionally, we have contributed 2 million francs CFA towards the construction of the current Yaoundé edifice, a project that aims to serve as a central hub for community action. This investment reflects our commitment to fostering growth and unity within the Bamendakwe community. In our efforts to develop our community and preserve our rich culture, I hope we have a fruitful meeting today. Thank you for listening.
The Quifo and Tekembo of Bamendakwe, councillors of BVC and quarterheads, BAMECA National Executive, BAMECA delegates, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is with pleasure and high expectations that I welcome all of you to this annual general meeting. This AGM is a special one. Special in the sense that, in addition to having an introspection of what we have achieved thus far, we will also be having a change in the leadership. The BVC extends hearty thanks and appreciation to the outgoing BAMECA National Executive for all what they have achieved up to this point. Those of us who opted willingly to have a post in the new National Executive should be aware that we are called to save and not to be saved. Our zeal of collecting development funds should be catalyzed by the project of the multipurpose complex that we have recently embarked on. Proper accountability should be our watchword as we collect funds for the project. I extend special greetings to our diaspora.
The population of Bamena One Council that I represent here.
to let us all know here today that we are a blessed community. We are a blessed council. Because Bamendakwe Council is one of the 2 councils in Cameroon that has a village and a council on its own. So, all what has been happening here is just because we don't really know what is the council. I've faced this problem severally with BAMECA, that I must say it here. Because since I came into office as the mayor, they are looking for Bamendakwe not as at that position. So I really appreciate that I have recognized that and will not work as a team. Like I said, Bamendakwe Council is a council on its own, of which we can sit here and talk on our dialect to develop this community. Who is the council? Who are we here? What are the aims of the council? Why are we here? The one principal thing that the council has to do is to develop its development, not other things. When it's time for politics, we talk politics. Once you are there as the mayor, you must see that you work towards the development of the community. Because about a lot more, when you go in the actual book, about a lot. I won't be no bone, la in. But you have been for Abinus Amofan, bombing a Kunsumbo, Faja, Algonishe. Because only Bunga, Abamu, government Jews and I go young, which you do. And BAMECA president, you are the Jew for 1 year. Are we believe and over Senate, which you go away to it's a relay battle. I've been able to get in the channel. Well, what child from the town will get in the channel. I'll leave, get about one.
Catch me first.
Take you once. Yeah. According to what below manager file, the young work in the a Kogira President Bubu Nava Baja, who be to Mugana technician, and never get on I normally say to my chair a chunk out there. I guess this one just why in a day among popular level.
Yeah.
To famille amour de Tabela, frère, j'étais nos meilleurs. J'étais nos traditional council. Nous sommes bravo de chez Mama Fi, bien le one AGM Choma visite Faïng. Moukatinga, que last AGM bien que quoi bien que geta, frère task comme executive body but to coup for AGM we, bien que realize a foundation, a multi-purpose center. So we been the least and able to get a foundation boober. Because we were above a foundation 3 times. Because foundation because I realize but belong of foundation fibung murine file agri chanka murundra so lisu so we non nja mu fully then kabuku law bitabuku dekilawi so bina buda bina bu multiply sheja ta technician national bina bu multiply sheja nga ibra so abe take up opportunity abe use no fana fai then nkabja realize na foundation no way but the initial budget we can get the foundation no been above but very slight so mu kwatinga mu babba manage fai book kind of fee that is manager wa handle fai ne technician wa jinu but am for mu kwatinga bo fa antingwa we believe I bring me for antingwa because abun fa iba fa company quality wa jinu fee but totally satisfied become a younger a pillar we mo won ko kundin pillar we I think fee the big pillar be about 51 bags of cement. No evaluation was 51 bags of beam. So no pillar because we pillar we are about 3 meters square. But ton deep no 3 meters. Beaucoup c'est que no 3 bon filis. We got bon the chain foundation physical pillar. So project manager we then to come here abu go mo kan jam family fi. We demonstrate a sense of belonging. We don't get large and live a mentality jabine so na because at the injury abu question da abu chamba. So I really am rich being singer about mountain cable, Kabam President Abu Yifi. I've been singing mountain cable mentality where we no singer President BAMECA Junkara about tarnishing of image of the village, Kabam image Kabam because we were singing Abu Busabala, but discouraged by Kabuma because Kabja Kunufi. Then come do be protecting the BAMECA. About time we BAMECA. But unfortunately, I've been a getting leader, I've been a but one of those rare leaders. I mean getting a budget. I know we company good, but a lot of them can't record. But Lord, that same spirit, so I'm finding so we need just small support. We need a support. We be able to look out. I'm going to like that one. I'm going to create a fee, get a certificate. This is an opportunity, especially I'm going to be huge. I will see some opportunity. Backbiting should we keep it up high. When once we try to alternate image move. I'm going to fight to the disadvantage of the village. When once you like to project your community bunch, you should open your eyes and realize that. When once you've been far now, we are going to move ahead. Just to think about this project, it's another project. Realize the project. You not even have that courage to think about this kind of project. But this project to the Bamendakwe man is a dot, it's a full dot, because the human resources we have been getting about Menda, on the managing because so but been spread out, but been united and women paradise. Everything that benefit up to this time about nature of everything will be a common use. I've been yet me. You saying that nature of the woman develop specified villages from Mukam Robin one. The get an advantage. I became by error Bamendakwe get a whole subdivision. So that alone I the headquarters. No. So getting a lot of advantage. We younger been a fry, been a Benson born. The time go transition of we use. But we copy Adria culture. They are reflecting. They should not take to remind you that you have to contribute for your development situation. Agriculture, we paint will only into working over 50 from life. That will lead us to Bobby Never Quibble,